Today we will start with notice writing. Now notices generally are written to convey some information in a short duration of time to the large number of audience or large number of people. Now before we start notice, let us draw the format for the notice. Now we have to draw a rectangular box. At the very top over here we will put up the name of the institution followed by the date. Now dates generally are, suppose I have to write 1st of April, so I will put up followed by the year 1st of April. Now do not put any comma or full stop as far as date is concerned. Once you are done with the date, on the same line we will put up the word notice in the block letters. Now according to the question we will put up a suitable heading or a title for the notice. Now this will be followed by the language part, the body of the notice. Now what actually we will write in the body we will discuss later on. Now once the body is written, will be followed by the name of the individual who has put up the notice and his designation. So this generally is a general structure or a format as far as notice writing is concerned. Now there are some important points while writing a notice. Point number 1, just try to think of an eye-catching caption. Preferably a phrase and not a sentence. That means whatever heading you write, it should not be very long. It should be only in few words. Next point, the rest of the details should be in order of importance and in crisp, short sentences. Coming on to the next point, the language of the notice should be impersonal. Try to use passive voice as far as possible. Passive voice should be used as far as possible. Coming on to the next point, mention the name of the body, organization which is organizing the event, which I told you over here. That means at the very top. So over here what you will do, you will mention the name of the body or the organization organizing the event. Coming on to the next point, state clearly if the event is for any cause. Now the notice must answer the questions, that is what, why, when, where and how. The notice must be dated. The notice should always contain a date. That means the date on which the notice is put up. Do not use first person, that is I, or second person, that is you. And as I mentioned you earlier on, always mention the notice in a box. I hope the things are clear to you up to here. Now coming on to the body of the now it is up to the individual who is putting up the notice what sort of language he want to use. There is no hard and fast language as far as notice writing is concerned. The whole objective is to convey your information in a very lucid manner. The information should be conveyed using only few words or few sentences. The information should be imparted in such a way that it is comprehended to the reader very easily. For example, if a notice is given to us, or suppose a question is given to us that you are a cultural secretary of your school and you have to inform the students about an educational tour. Now it is up to the individual who is putting up the notice as to how he wants to convey this information. Now one of the ways can be that this is to inform all the students that the cultural department of the school is organizing an educational tour to Jaipur on so and so for classes so and so. The tour will be of 3 days from so and so to so and so. The interested students can give their names to the undersigned latest by and then mention some date. Now this can be one of the ways of putting up a notice, though it is correct, but it will not appeal to the readers that much. Now another way of putting up a notice can be the cultural department of the school has planned educational tour as under. Now over here you can mention venue, that is Jaipur. Dates, that means 2 dates. You can mention whatever date you want to mention. Suppose we say 10th of April to 13th of April. Classes we can mention 11th and 12th. Tour fees we can mention rupees 2000 per head. Now this way the student or a reader will be very easily able to comprehend as to what the information is to be conveyed. The venue is given to us, the dates are given to us, the classes involved is given to us, tour fee is given to us. So in short, just at a single glimpse he will be able to understand the purport of the notice. Now one important thing as far as notice writing is concerned is that all the notices should contain the word undersigned, and once you are done with the notice writing, always put up the name and the designation of the person who has written the notice. I hope you enjoyed this session.